If you take science and design by themselves, they have no power. They're not going to do beautiful things, but the overlap and the convergence of those two together, it's when beautiful things happen. It's an extremely creative process to be a researcher in the Nike Sport Research Lab. If you look at all of us, we're all extremely passionate about sport. We geek out on the science of athletes and athletic performance. Every day is a new challenge, and we want to make athletes better all the time. Athletes ask us for three things. They ask us to make me better, to protect me, and to inform me. The better you understand the needs of that athlete, the better you're going to make product. Motion capture is one of the tools we use. What it allows us to do is really objectively understand an athlete in motion. We use high-speed video. Most digital cameras capture around 30 frames a second. We can do 30,000 frames a second, so we can see things you don't necessarily see with the naked eye. Our force plates take thousands of measurements per second, and we get forces in three-dimensional space. We have environmental chambers. We can collect things like expired gases, so we know the amount of energy your body is using to do a particular movement. And in these chambers, we can accurately replicate weather from anywhere on the planet and make sure that our product is going to work in those environments. HAL. HAL is our copper sweaty mannequin. And what HAL allows us to do is understand the thermal or evaporative properties of the garments, and we can very quickly turn over prototypes and have a deep appreciation for how they're going to perform on an athlete later. When we look at the data we capture, there's beauty in that. I've heard people talk about the data that we look at, the lines and curves, like a symphony. So much in the same way that someone who reads music can actually hear the sounds and instruments being played, sometimes we can see the movement of what's actually occurring. Data is really the new voice of the athlete. And by listening to that voice, we can challenge the current paradigms to do something previously unimagined, to change the game and to change the way that athletes perform. We take the knowledge that we get from working with these amazing elite athletes and turn those insights into the unbelievable products that we make here at Nike. To see these products used on the field of play to help make athletes better, that's what fuels our passion. That's the power and the beauty of what we do. And Nike does it better than anybody else. If you take science and design by themselves, they have no power. They're not going to do beautiful things, but the overlap and the convergence of those two together, it's when beautiful things happen.